After watching the Suicide Squad, I never imagined that Chris would actually make the effort to take care of a random alien, but it just shows how much of a healthy mixture of extreme guilt and a near-death experience can change someone.
It's very meaningful to me, but no, I'm not gonna eat it. You can have it though.
I'm literally about to cry just because of how much Eagly cares about Chris. If he dies, I swear I might just delete this channel.
The butt is an orifice.
That means they'd have to crawl through poop. Just because they're aliens doesn't make them gross. Bigotry.
Defending aliens.
This viscous amber fluid has been found on the premises of all the dead butterflies.
With the whole joke about Economos trying so hard on this PowerPoint, I don't know why, but this slide was the one that got me. The fact that multiple pictures of the same amber fluid borders on the screen is just weirdly hilarious to me.
I didn't mean to put your father in prison.
Why'd you put him there, you
Because I couldn't think of anybody else.
What about Ariana Grande or Drake?
What an insane reason for a potential Drake cameo. Also making all of these people DCU canon.
Cobra Commander, the fucking from Riverdale.
And now since Riverdale is DCU canon, I wonder if Fitzgibbon knows there's a character that looks exactly like him.
You have to admit, it was kind of sweet how he wanted that monkey and that man to be friends.
Vigilante. He's just like multiple steps behind everyone, and it's always a treat.
What's that?
Jeff.
Oh my gosh, get the fuck out of here, man.
Felt like a genuine line from Danielle Brooks, and the chemistry between the cast is so prominent.
What a shame. We're here.
Harcourt a lot of the time has been a relentless vibe killer, and I respect the commitment to the role.
You come a far way from the jungles of Nice.
Christopher Heyerdahl immediately has such a cool presence in whatever scene he's in. Surprisingly, one of my favorite performances in the show.
Yeah, that's him.
I don't think that's the guy.
Amber, now is not the time to lie, all right?
Amber trying her hardest to protect Chris out of the kindness of her heart, and only maybe because she slept with him.
Oh, fuck. I'm never ever gonna kill someone with a fucking chainsaw.
Maybe in season 2, Vigilante. Yep.
You don't have to shoot people after I already killed them.
Had a bio going from scared of killing people to being weirdly trigger happy. Some really satisfying wire work here.
Your friends are with Charlie,
Who's Charlie?
our guardian angel.
Looks like he's been slacking.
Harcourt, do you copy? Vigilante.
Just occurred to me how helpless Economos would probably be if the whole team died and he didn't know it. So props to him for taking the chainsaw and going in regardless. Charlie! Now's probably a good time to bring up how good every fight scene of the show is. The camera's so kinetic and it makes you actually feel like you're there. It's one of my favorite things about the cinematography from Sam McCurdy here and on Gunn's newest movies, Henry Bram. Badass
Economist, motherfucker. Maybe next gorilla.
Harcourt feeling like the mother to this crazy-ass friend group. I know how weird it sounds, but it only sounds weird if you haven't been in a friend group full of guys where there's just one girl that makes sure all the guys don't do something stupid.
Butterflies can use any life form as a host.
Chihuahua?
Probably wouldn't fit.
Would be cool, though.
Why would that be cool?
You tell me.
It wouldn't be.
There's your answer.
Oh, Vigilante. Don't worry, I found it funny too. If this whole scene didn't make you smile, I don't know what will.
Come in a minute, grab a drink.
I'm not gonna grab a drink.
What do you mean? Come on, I want to celebrate.
Are you gonna try to fuck me by claiming your dick's a lesbian or some shit?
Dude, I think that gorilla broke my dick. But I just want to say, my dick is lesbian, by the way. It's just not applicable in this situation.
I'm glad they get this vibe out of the way here. Their friendship was always platonic and it always will be, and the security in that fact is one of the best things about it.
You really aren't a bad guy. You just use being a dick as a way to push people away. But if you would just take a second and just drop that, I think people actually might like you.
When you realize this is exactly what Chris told himself during his breakdown in episode 2, you get why he started crying here. This is the first person aside from him who understands that
You push everybody away because you're a fucking
I figured it out when a bomb exploded in Mern's face and he barely took any damage.
showing the audience that what seemed like plot armor when the episode aired was actually a clue to this moment.
Yeah, you killed whoever Mern really was!
I needed to stop them, so I inhabited the worst person I could find. This man, Leota, he's a murderer. But still, I know his thoughts. Even he could have changed. I know that. I took that from him. I took his freedom and his face. And every day I dread waking up to his memories.
What a brilliant moment, adding even more depth to Iknob Lokmern while also adding depth to the human being that he took over, the real Mern.
You forgot to tell her about the cow.
There's a...
The intro cut off.
Yeah, Rubik's Cube World Champion 2025.
This caught me so off guard because we're only in 2025 now, but this episode aired in 2022. It felt like a fourth wall break, but also not. I'm just gonna give it a win for aging well.
Did you know Becky Coolidge? She used to bartend in the Starlight Lounge.
Becky Coolidge, yeah, that's right. I haven't seen her in like 10 years.
I think you might be my real dad.
What?
Might be my favorite joke this episode. It just got me way too good.
As long as we make those other kids feel like shit, right? That's all that matters.
Focusing on the important things.
See you soon, bitch. Or as they say in your language, ching chong, chickadee chopsticks.
I think your Google translation's off, Foggy. That means my haircut looks like a donkey took a shit on my head. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
Now my headcanon is that Fitz was part of the clan and wanted to make sure he ruined this moment for Sophie. I'm kidding, I love Fitz, he'd never do that. Ah yes, the secret knock that's not secret whatsoever.
Your preferred conversation partners are Eagly and Gok, neither of who are capable of speech. Try introspection on that, motherfucker.
Sorry.
No, you're right. You know, I do surround myself with things that don't talk back, and maybe I just...
Shouldn't blame yourself.
Dude, fucking I'm talking! Listen! Listen!
I'm getting this weird feeling that you're angry.
The fact that Peacemaker manages to be as stealthy as he is while wearing a bright red, blue, and yellow suit. Ugh, watching a butterfly take someone over still gives me the creeps.
Stop right there, I'll shoot!
Literally any time I think Eagly's gonna die, here or the finale, even some moments in season 2, he ends up living, except for that one moment next season. Nah, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen season 2 yet. That was just a shot in the dark. You know I wouldn't do that to you guys.
We used to go out, kill bad guys, boom, 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 no problem. We accidentally kill the wrong person? Oh, shoot, bummer. That stinks. Then we move on. Now suddenly you've got this weird new age belief that all life is sacred?
Shows us even more how Vigilante is just a mini PPP, pre-prison Peacemaker. It's just a much funnier and more interesting version of a fun little devil on Chris's shoulder.
Taylor Swift's sexy butt.
What?
Your last search?
Oh, no, that's just because I wanted to see some pictures of her sexy butt.
Complete honesty.
No, it was a Caucasian man, about 5.5 feet tall, and I think it was a fedora.
Fedora.
Saying, "Robble, robble."
So, hey!
Like I said, Heyerdahl's just great.
I'll put that into evidence. See what else you can find. Look around the periphery of the trailer. Periphery of the trailer. Periphery.
A really cool way of playing this moment too, fully taking on the role of the new captain that's always talking to everyone like they're stupid.
Now the Asian cop's off.
Insofar as how much he likes teal, though, we're clueless.
Again, that damn rule of threes, just perfect.
I do feel that she was fond of you.
Who?
Sophie.
You?
Sure. But in the end, this is better for everyone.
What is?
Just enjoy the moment.
This moment hitting way harder after seeing the end of the episode.
People don't realize that smiling is different on every single head. Every time you have to relearn it.
Bringing up a new detail about body snatching and shape-shifting to think about anytime you see it in other media.
A cow?
They milk for ambergoo, and there's only one on the planet.
When were you gonna give me that bit of information? What is going on? Oh, and I'm the asshole here for actually believing we're a fucking team.
Being betrayed by Adebayo and being kept in the dark yet again by all of Project Butterfly. It's a great low moment for him and also the perfect setup for a bit of a solo episode with Vigilante and Economos versus the White Dragon next episode. This one was stuck in my head for a while after this episode. One of the more memorable needle drops. Damn, the blood splashing onto his eyes too? It looks practical, so that must have been disgusting for Heyerdahl. Looks like such a scary hallway to be in, but also one of the most fun days on set.
Cut the bills. We'll figure out some other way. I'll borrow some from my sister. Let's go back to Gotham.
Kia is so sweet for this, but it makes me wonder, why does she care about Gotham so much?
I know when we first met, I said I thought you were a total piece of shit, but I don't think that anymore.
No.
85% a piece of shit, maybe, but the rest of you is...
Love. I might be jumping the gun, but I'm calling it love. What a beautiful scene. It works as a great calm before the storm of the next 2 episodes, but also just a really vulnerable moment for Chris. We see how much music played a part for him his whole life, the quote-unquote devil music. That's kind of the only way to remember Keith, and now we see how he can play music too. It feels like a tribute to his past a little bit, and to Keith.
Find and stop the Peacemaker.
Calling him the Peacemaker. Show me a superhero name where it doesn't sound cool to add the before it. Seriously, tell me in the comments. I genuinely can't think of any except for maybe the Booster Gold? The Mr. Terrific?
Do this.
Is that white power?
White power. It's the devil.
Choosing the lesser evil.
That no holds barred! Come on, Chris! You hit like a girl!
So yeah, obviously Chris is the one that kills him, but you totally see why it's Augie's fault. He's the one that agreed to having no rules. He's the one placing bets when pitting his own sons against each other, then taunting Chris and telling him to hit that hard. And of course he'd listen, he's so young. Adding this sadder undertone to the intro where it almost makes the deadpan faces feel more like a symbol of numbness instead of a joke. Really shows how the scene around a TV intro can recontextualize the intro itself.
If I was gonna write a diary, it wouldn't be a diary, it'd be a fucking journal.
Chris being more afraid of the word diary than... She's almost as afraid of the word diary as Greg Heffley. Why am I finding so many similar moments in these shows?
She's Waller's daughter.
Yeah, I know. You think I wouldn't do a background check on anyone coming to work with us?
She also
Planted
planted
the diary.
Damn it, Mern.
What are you talking about? Man, every time we drink, you talk about TV shows.
Same here, and I don't even need to drink.
Got it.
Saving the budget for this insanely convincing full CG shot, I'm assuming. Going above and beyond to kill the vibe.
No wrong time to rock.
Screw you for making me think Vigilante actually died here. Wait, that's a sin. Keeping Vigilante alive even though you scared the hell out of me and made me think he was dead, which I don't appreciate. Yes, I'm talking to you, writers. Writer, Mr. James Gunn. This has got to be the most accurate representation of hitting an emote in real life.
I'm proud to have had you on my team.
Loudest I've ever yelled,
Nothing you can do will make me...
Hate it, but it's an interesting subversion where the antagonist cuts off a character's grand speech instead of the other way around.
That's your last sucker punch, asshole.
Best choice to have Harcourt of all people have the emotionally charged fight where she just lets Judo Master have it. That kick was insanely satisfying. The slow wind-up and the super fast explosion right after. Oh my god, Leota's crazy eyes.
How did they find you guys anyway?
He put a GPS tracking device in Peacemaker's helmet. What?
Freddy friggin' Stroma. This face, I love you. I'm so glad this is becoming an actual meme template now.
40 years ago, God challenged me, as he did Abraham.
I'm assuming he's referring to the story in the Bible where Abraham, someone who struggled to have children, was blessed with a child when he was pretty old, but God told Abraham to sacrifice his only son Isaac for him, and even though Abraham questioned it, he ultimately listened and put his faith in God. Right before he goes to kill Isaac though, God tells him to stop. It was a test of faith the whole time. There's a lot more context to it, but that's basically the gist of it, and the fact that Augie thinks of himself as a prophet like Abraham is pretty much what I would expect from a KKK member.
You slept with the whores that polluted blood and men!
A blink and you'll miss it confirmation of Chris's bisexuality, which explains even more why Augie's just the worst dad ever to him.
There are gaps in the armor!
And payoff. You know what? I'm giving him a second one. Badass
Economist, motherfucker!
You hit like a girl.
This same phrase that got Chris to accidentally kill his brother is what makes him decide intentionally to kill his father, if that's not poetic.
You'll never be able to get the f away.
The white ghost foreshadowing. White ghost Smith?
Dude, this is a really weird time to do your face exercises.
He's crying, asshole.
Oh. Tender, nice touching.
I low-key thought that Vigilante kind of killed the moment for a second, but then it turns into a much sweeter moment with him trying to comfort Chris despite his common misunderstanding of social cues.
I just want to do whatever job I need to where telling right from wrong ain't calculus.
Well, that would be a shame.
Shame why?
Because you're good at the job.
Hearing Harcourt say the same things Waller said should ring the alarm bells, but it comes off as a more encouraging thing since she's actually friends with Adebayo.
Do we really have to kill these people?
This cat judging Harcourt.
Can't use duct tape. That'll hurt their skin when they try to pull it off.
So you're compassionate about tape, but not brutally murdering people?
Yes.
But I was selfish. And I was a bad friend, eagerly. The only one besides Keith that ever loved me for real. Oh, fuck.
Me being strong enough not to cry. Yes, I'm winning myself.
Buddy? You know he was so happy to see me today, he wrapped his wings around me and hugged me.
An eagle hugged you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that.
You don't want to believe in miracles, that's on you.
Ooh, man. Removing that self-win and giving the show 5 wins. Oh, my lord. Again, a moment that comes off as a joke, actually having a lot more to it. First time we saw this happen, he needed his dad to get the phone to take a picture, the same way he needed his dad's approval for his whole life. Now he doesn't need his dad's approval or his help to take the photo.
We have someone else that we can trust to lead us.
Me?
No. No.
Damn, she didn't need to add the but she did.
And then we go in there and we kick ass like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
They get slaughtered at the end of that film.
Bro, there's a freeze frame where we hear a bunch of bullets. That doesn't mean they died.
Yes, it does.
I don't think so. I think they jumped over those bullets right after that freeze frame.
Well, that's an exceedingly optimistic interpretation.
Optimism.
I'm in.
Hashtag me too.
Oh my god. And finally, that group hero shot. Hell yes. Gunn has got to be on something. And I am so glad he is.
I really am sorry. I'm just trying to...
What are you gonna say?
I was saying... I am just trying to apologize!
And I just thought you were my fucking friend!
Just when you think the bit's gone on a bit too long, you get the emotional root of it.
It was an accident. You were a child. Don't forgive me. That's fine. But stop letting that shit define who you are.
Giving your friend advice even when he's being an asshole.
I was thinking, like, maybe you could call in the Justice League.
I was thinking the Justice Gang, actually, but that works too, yeah.
My mom says you're in charge, and Economos and I should stay back in case anything goes wrong.
Copy, Mom.
Harcourt calling Amanda Waller, of all people, Mom.
This one is anti-gravity. Allows you to float.
Aimlessly?
No, I carry a tiny hand fan to guide me.
I love this delivery. You can't really tell he means it because it sounds sarcastic, but then there's no bit, so you realize he's totally being serious and he's totally hiding a hand fan somewhere in the suit.
I was being sarcastic.
Well, if you're gonna be sarcastic, you should really warn people so there's no confusion.
See, my previous win just proved Adrian has a point here.
We can shoot a fishing line over the barn for one of these trees here and just let the helmet slide down.
Like Green Arrow?
No, not like Green Arrow. Like dude goes to brony conventions dressed in the back half of Twilight Sparkle with a 4-inch wide butthole drilled in the costume.
We love you, Stephen Amell. Don't worry. The timing and pacing of this moment is just perfect. Literally perfect.
Why'd you change your mind and decide to come?
I saw an eagle hug a human, so I thought maybe it was a sign.
To risk your life.
Yep.
Why wasn't it a sign to, like, run in the opposite direction?
Thanks for coming back, Ghost, so I can kill you all over again.
Smith, what are you doing?
The fact that she's more concerned than absolutely freaked out just proves they're meant for each other.
Act like they act. Don't show any expression.
Yeah, like Harcourt.
Eat my dick, Schwarzenegger.
Flirting.
Where are you going?
I'm going inside.
Why?
Because of this bag.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Now I really want to know what the wrong answer would have been here.
I have a real bad gag reflex.
I don't know why, but I feel like Green Lantern would love that. Appropriate reaction.
Why did he color his beard all strange like that?
He thought it made him look younger and more handsome. He never had a girlfriend, so he thought dyeing his beard might help. But he was also lazy and busy with his job, and he wouldn't dye his roots regularly. And when he did, he used the cheapest brand because he was incredibly underpaid. Mostly, though, he never thought anybody noticed until recently, when one guy said it to him all the time.
I didn't expect Peacemaker's whole thing where he bullied the hell out of Economos to actually come back as an anti-bullying message while also adding some depth to Economos' character, but damn. It makes sense. Something like a dyed beard representing everything wrong with his life, his insecurity, the way Waller takes advantage of him. She calls him malleable because he'll do what she wants and she can underpay him. So Chris wasn't just annoying him when he called him dye beard, he was kind of opening John's hidden wounds over and over.
Do it now! Do it!
Activate Sonic
Butterfingers.
Yup.
Hey, what makes you think you can do this?
Because I'm made for this shit.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh my God! Oh shit!
The fact that he even manages to do this, let alone it being accidental. I'm just gonna give 5 wins for all the fight choreo this episode.
Leota,
true dedication. He literally crawled over the fence, grabbed his helmet, and crawled all the way out to the field. Ah, classic fake out.
Activate human torpedo!
Oof, trying your best.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they had to do it. I mean, it was a golden opportunity.
We realized the people of Earth were on the exact same trajectory as our people had been. We made a vow to make the choices for you that you were incapable of making on your own, to save your people and your world, no matter how many lives it cost us.
Such a cool way to make the Butterflies not just a cool army of people to fight at the end. They want peace just like Peacemaker did before, and they've shown firsthand that they will kill men, women, and children to get it, even if they probably would have taken all the humans over anyway so that they could have a new planet to continue living on. It would make them pretty selfish, but Peacemaker used to be selfish too. Just like the Butterflies, he would use peace as a justification for killing people, thinking it would bring him peace for blaming Keith's death on himself. And whether it's him or the Butterflies, once they start killing for the idea of peace, who'd be there to tell them to stop? Keeping Goff alive after everything and trusting her not to try to take over the planet again is all the proof you need that Chris has changed so much. Goff initially chose violence, but he gave her a second chance to choose peace. Peacemaker's theme playing on full blast. Wait, Jason Momoa's Aquaman now? I thought he was Lobo. Okay, bit's over. But yeah, the retcon having this be the Justice Gang was like the only choice they could have made, and I can't wait till Gunn actually gets around to George Lucasing this ending. Rest in peace, the DCEU. Parts of you will be missed. A select few parts, maybe.
Fuck you.
But I'm glad we got to have this F-bomb from a literal Justice League member.
Dude, you're shot. You gotta be admitted.
I'm fine, seriously.
Taking a gunshot like a champ.
Why did you choose not to help them? Because of your proto-fascist libertarian idea of freedom?
Because I knew that'd hurt you and the others if I did.
And that's really it. He just did it for his friends.
Don't tell V, but after Eagly, you're my BFF.
Nah, but seriously, I hope this stays secret because if Vigilante finds out, he might actually cry himself to sleep, and then I'd cry myself to sleep seeing him sad. More love. Even more love. A great way to end the season. Chris has somewhat stopped blaming himself for Keith's death and all of that, but he's still got a long way to go. Until then, instead of running away from or shooting at his demons, he's learned to just calmly sit with them. I think the most ironic part of how this show was received is how surprising it should have been and how unsurprising it actually was. If you had a James Gunn who hadn't directed Guardians and the Suicide Squad, I get why there'd be question marks around Peacemaker of all people getting the one DCEU canon TV show at the time. But of course, in our universe, we've seen Gunn's style. We know his superhero projects are always hits, and this one's no different. I feel like I've summarized all my thoughts in the main video, so I won't rehash it all, but I love this show and I'm so excited to see what Season 2 brings us. What'd you guys think of Peacemaker Season 1? Let me know in the comments. Thank you patrons and channel members for the support, and thanks every one of you for watching. As always, you guys are an absolute win, and I'll see you soon.